What's up? Hey, what's up? Look. Okay, yeah, we back in this thing. And they come back in this thing. Yeah, bald head pulling up in the range. High definition podcast. Yeah, you gotta see the vision. I ain't in the division. All of y'all my subdivisions. Get the vision. You better listen and pay attention. Gang, pull up with me everywhere I go. That's gang. Yeah, what's up? What's up? Whoa, hit him with the whoa. Do that thing when I hit him with the whoa. I keep on moving my shoulders like I don't know. Oh, hey, kissing my bag, yeah, that's the roll. Say no, I ain't messing with y'all. hey, y'all, my show is gonna be lit. Hey, y'all. Hey, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it. Keep it. Yo, it's the high definition Jamz show. Boy, head scallywag as your host. So let's go. Hey, Ray, what's up? You better let him know. What's up? Man, what's up, y'all? You already know what it is. It is Wednesday. It is, well, every day. But this is the day that I would ever say the Lord has made. Because you know what? Honestly, I'm glad to be alive. I say this every time because I want us to remember that during this time right now, we should all be glad, grateful to God that we are alive, you know? As things are becoming more and more illusions and more people are just being distracted and then just getting wrapped up in the hysteria of things, it's just, man, like, breathe and be grateful that you're alive, you know? So, in that light, you know, things happen each and every day that will always test us. And during this time, it's the time that I feel like God is showing a lot of us how to push past anything. Whether it's a hardship, a struggle, or any like really anything, indifference, anything. So, you know, even if you go through something, just keep pushing. Like, patience is also learning things that you know is not really worth your energy, you know. And I just really want us to be grateful to be alive, to not waste energy on anything that doesn't really add on to your life. Focus on what's more important, which is the fact that you are alive. Yeah, that you go through things in life, situations, people, you go through things in life, but I just want you to understand, especially in this time, but just enjoying life, don't focus on it. Stay focused on you, you know. Things are going to happen, people will be people. Stay focused on you. And in light of that, it's going to go right into our topic. I don't want to say the topic just yet because I feel like this is one of those topics that's going to have you like, like, I hold all my topics be like that, but this one is something that hits, I don't want to say our pride, but this topic is something that really hits us like home, like, because it's something that a lot of us don't want to ever find ourselves doing in life, and we're going to get to that. But tonight, I want to keep the young wave going. Like, last week I had the pleasure to have the Wire In crew, and they are 15, 14, 16 years old, and I want to keep the wave going because it's about all of us, even the youngest. Even people would think that, oh, they haven't gone through nothing. Okay, maybe we haven't gone through as much as you have, but that don't mean we haven't had our issues. Even no matter what age, you're going to have issues no matter what. Babies have issues. The baby's issue is throwing up at random times, and it's just like, the baby's just like, bruh, I'm sorry, I can't help it. Like, like issues like that. Like, everybody has some type of issue, little or big. So it's just I want to keep on the wave because they have issues and things that they deal with in life as teenagers. So that's a perspective that we need more of in music. We get the perspective now about, yeah, I'm gonna get this dude and stuff like I'm gonna kill him, I'm gonna take your, like, it's too much of that already, even in the younger crowd that's even broadcasting mainstream. That's kind of like, nah, that's gotta change because we all, and people go through, but teenagers be going through, shoot, puberty, heartbreaks, acne. Teenagers be going through it. They be going through stuff. And sometimes they also go through traumatic things in life. And I feel like we should keep on that wave of letting the youngest tell their perspective, whether it's a fun way or like some real storytelling way. I feel like we should keep that wave going, you know? So tonight, I am proud to introduce another young artist that's on his own wave, Lil Deavieion. When I heard his song, I'm gonna play for you, of course. But I always give backgrounds behind, like, when I listen to people's music, or like when I just know that they're gonna be dope. I know that his sound is different. I keep saying about, because they all have different sounds, but it's like everybody has a different way of having fun with music and telling the story about having fun while doing it. And it has to show through your music. It can't just be like, you can't just, oh yeah, I just do music. No, like, why do you do music? You gotta have a passion behind doing it. So I like to keep my mind open to what I'm not that much older, but like what they, you know, go through. Everybody's teenage phase is different. And then eras of life change. As you go to 2000, 2005, you know, like that. So, I just want to, I hope I keep finding more younger artists, and I want to keep highlighting them for a little bit, because they need a spotlight too. You know, everybody needs a spotlight, no matter what age. Music is music. Every sound of music and perspective of music should always be welcome. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like the fact that there's independent, underground, mainstream, like, upcoming. Like, I don't like those categories. It's like, but aren't we all artists? Why do we need to have levels of what type of artists we are? Our levels of artistry should be based on our level of art itself. And we all have our different levels. So why have to be broken down in different divisions? Oh, they're mainstream, or they're underground. But at the end of the day, we all do the same thing. Music, we all are artists. So everybody should get the same love, you know? So, alright, so I'm going to play this song for you guys by Mr. Lil Deavieion. It's called Souf Side. Not South. South Side. Not. And hope you guys enjoy it. everybody was, man, shout out to Lil Deavieion, man. It's a lot of different ways of music, and we all have to still be open to music. Everybody's music is different, and that's why I like to give everybody a chance for trying to hear their music, because I feel like just because it's a sound that I wouldn't really listen to, I feel like that doesn't mean you shouldn't give it a chance, you know? Because someone somewhere out there may actually really like it, even if you don't, you know? So I always try my best, and I mean try my best, to make sure that everybody is loved. Like I said, someone's gonna like it. I thought it was dope because it's different. Even down to the beat was really like quirky, you know? So yeah, so he's not on here, so I'm gonna keep this show going. When he gets on here, he can definitely hop in for his interview. But so as I was saying earlier, the topic that I said a lot of us have a hard time to deal with is failure. Innately, no one ever likes to fail, right? That's just something that we all go through, something that we feel like that's not where I want to be. But the hardest thing is we have to accept the paradox to what failure means and is. Did I say paradox? Yeah, everything has a duality to it and a parallel to it. Failure is the omission of expected or required action, lack of success. Now, I got this from the dictionary. I didn't like lack of success. Well, Google dictionary. But I didn't like that one statement in that definition, lack of success, because honestly, even when you fail, sometimes your biggest failures might lead to or be your greatest successes, because goes back to, even if you fail the first time, you're going to have to, of course, go back and try it again. But let's say the next time you thought you failed, but it'd be that one connection or that one personal opportunity that comes and like, yeah, I like that. And then boom. And whole team could have thought your biggest failure because you failed before. But we all are going to still fail at the end of the day. Or at least feel like we failed, you know. That's something that we struggle with all the time, because success. But the thing is, success is broadcasted all the way around it, social media-wise, news-wise. And the definition of success in society, I feel like, is, you know, kind of misconstrued, and it's misconstrued, you know, and because it's misconstrued, it makes you think that you have to have material, this and that. Now, if you want to get yourself nice things, do that, but don't use that to confine and consolidate the fact that that's what you think that makes you feel successful, just having something. Okay, now when that something is gone, or it breaks down, or breaks, or somebody steals it, what is it to you? But you lost it. So success is not what you have. Success is who you realize who you are, what you have done for yourself, but also for others. Making someone else feel better should be a success to you, because the fact of you succeeded at making somebody smile that day. Success is not big wealth. Success is even just giving or just doing something because the effect of it made somebody smile or feel good, or it made a good impact. The myth of failure is the lack of success, but it's only a lack in that moment. You only fail in that moment. Now, are you going to fail multiple times? Yeah, because we're human beings and we're going to bump our heads. You are going to fail. Failure is not always something that happens. Failure is when you do something that you didn't mean to do. Failure is something that when you allow something to happen that you know. But more so, failure is not just what didn't happen. Like I said, sometimes failure is what you did not even do on your own, like, or you did not do something in general. Like, really simply, like when you was young, your parents told you had chores. Clean the bathroom, take out the trash. Day goes by. All you did was clean out the bathroom. Still you didn't take out the trash. Day goes by and you didn't take out the trash. So you technically still failed at the very instruction and assignment that you were given, which was the chore, which was to take out the trash. it literally is little stuff like that. But it's just a lack of success in that moment. It's just a lack of it not going anywhere positively in that moment. But you can always come back, rework your plan, and build back that moment so that way you won't fail again. That way it won't happen again in another moment with the same situation. So now it happened twice. Now you have the same moment twice. And that's what happens when we repeat cycles. That's what happens when we keep going back to something we shouldn't be going back to. Like, that's what happens when we do that. Sometimes we all have to fail / fall in order to push for success. It builds your wings. Like, even my aunt told me today, it builds your strength. Your struggles build your strength. Your failures build your strength. Your L's, not your losses, your lessons are building your strength. But you are also going to lose some things. Sometimes you lose yourself in the process. So sometimes that is the thing that builds your gears and your strength to push and be better next time. Make a better decision next time. Make a better move or play the next time. Make a better, like, oh, that him? Hey, if you can call in. He popped in. We'll get back into it. I'll tell you, I'm going to give him his interview, bro. I'm not going to sit here and he's in here. I'm not going to just pass by him. Yo, if you are on here, which you are, if you can call in for your interview real quick, we can. Then I can get back to the lesson. Well, I wouldn't even say the lesson, the word encouragement. I don't know what to call my topic. There you go, topic. Just call in. I hope it works this time because. Oh no, you just call in, man. Like, it's okay. We still got time. While he's doing that, I hope this works because this thing has been really finicky with these calls. So I haven't I couldn't get my last interview because Instagram being done. But until he calls, I'm gonna keep watching. Thinking that you lost when you fail. The only things you may lose is time, energy, people, and maybe even yourself. But a minor failure / setback always leads to a major comeback. Like, I bet. Alright, we're gonna get back into it. Because I really want to talk about this. Oh. Where'd it go? I gotta figure out how to make this whole process easier. It went away. And Instagram is tripping. Here we go. There you go. I should have kept standing up. Alright. I hope it connects.
What's up?
What's up?
Not much. I've been working on music.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So what's up? Nice to have you on here. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me on.
Hey, man, it's no problem. Like I said, it's all about giving love to other artists and, younger artists. That's my first interview question. How old are you?
16.
16. Like I said, y'all, I was saying earlier, I want to keep this young wave going because the first group of people I heard last week, y'all have bops. And it's like, it comes from a teenage and fun way. And like I said, like, your sound is different. Like, I actually really do like your song. Like, I do. It's different and I like different. Like I was telling the story like about how it doesn't matter who doesn't like your music. Keep doing you, keep making music because like I said, I like your music. This is my other question. What made you get into music and what helped you find that style for yourself? Or are you still kind of like budding and finding yourself?
In my opinion, I usually just listen to J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, or Tupac. I get my ideas from there. That's where I really feel it, get ideas, and then I'll be like, holy crap, something just pops up. Something will pop up in my head, and I'll be like, yeah, I could turn this into something, and then I just start writing.
That's lit, because that's how it is. The artist, you just get ideas, and you look up to some big people, J. Cole and Kendrick, like that's huge because their lyricism and flow is just like impeccable. So the fact that you're following after and you're listening to them, be inspired by them, that's gonna make you even great because you're literally studying after like greats. And you being at your age, that's good. Like, and I'm glad that even though you look up to them and you like listen to their music, you still have your own sound. So, what were you feeling, or like in the moment, what were you going through with when you was writing or coming up with Souf Side? Like, what's the story behind the song?
Oh, on that one, well, I didn't really listen to Kendrick Lamar on that one. Well, I heard a beat at first. Okay, so I was working with Warren Stupid, as you had an interview with him. He had a first beat, and the next thing you know, on BandLab, it kind of expired, and I was like, holy crap, that beat felt so, like, it was better than this one, but on this beat, at first it was going to be, like, a collaboration, and I was like, nah, it's better if I do this by myself. So on Souf Side, I just felt kind of a flow, so I was kind of listening to, like, Lil Tech when I was listening to this one song, and I was listening to, dang it, what's his name? Dang it. Okay, I was listening to, Lil Baby, there you go, Lil Baby. I was like, holy crap, he's talking about all this stuff, and next thing you know, after that, I was like, I had to write something, and I didn't write something as real as I normally do, but I just wrote something that I feel maybe that someone wants to hear. Because the people, these kids nowadays, they're going to be like, oh, nah, they don't want to listen to it because they don't understand what I got to say, like, lyrically. Because they never been in the spot that I've been in, or nobody else has. They want to hear about Glocks, gang violence and stuff, and, just whips or something, or, drugs. That's something with the new age right now. So I was like, why don't I write something that somebody's going to want it, that these kids are going to want to hear?
Yep.
So I was like, yeah, I'll write this, and then I'll put that out. I'm trying to work on some more music at the time because I already got that recorded, and I plan on putting it out. But I'm trying to make a comeback to get back there, trying to get some better music coming by, just trying to find a new flow, trying to switch up. Because I'm not new to switching up to this stuff, but for trying to find a new flow is the thing that I'm trying to do, but it's hard.
Mm-hmm. And I hearing you is just like, I'm really, really glad that you know that, and that's your mindset and your heart behind what you're trying to do for yourself as an artist and how you're trying to expand and build yourself, because that just already shows that you know that your flow is different. Now it's time to try to find like a way to kind of like switch it up. And it reminds me how like I had that moment too, and I feel like that's a pivotal moment for every artist because it's kind of like the older you get also, but the more you go through, it's like your music starts to resemble it, and then like the sound resembles it. So the fact that you went to go that different route about not talking about drugs and all stuff is a good thing, because that's just gonna make you even more original. Because they were like, hold up, what he talking about? Like, what is he saying though? He's like, but he really is saying something though, because it's just like, oh, he's not talking about what they're talking about, and that's gonna get their attention. So it's good that you know that, and I want you to continue to push for that, even push for that new flow or sound you're trying to find, because as artists, we're always supposed to have different layers. We have different sides of us because we have that type of personality as an artist. So that's dope.
Yeah, my cousin Richard told me that. He's like, I don't know, I think he's in his 30s, but he was like, so the kids your age, he was like, they're gonna want to listen to something that they never been through. They're gonna they're gonna listen to something that they haven't been through. They're never gonna listen to none of that. They're gonna listen to something. They're gonna listen to something that the new artists are doing right now. They don't want to hear the truth because they don't like the truth. They want to hear something that is just mumble. So it's like all these other mumble rappers. As you can see, like J. Cole right now, here's an example. He put the most realest 3 songs out: The Lion King, The Comeback. The Climb Back Up. I can't remember the song name. And he even put The Snow on the Bluff. Those are the most realest songs that I heard this 2020. And as you see, they haven't popped up on the radio because nobody wanted to listen to what he had to say.
Yeah.
If it was something like, let's say, what's one of the rappers right now? Lil Mosey, there you go, or Lil Pump. Well, Lil Pump isn't right now. I don't know about Lil Pump, but Lil Mosey or something. They want to hear something that's fake. They about that fake stuff. So I was like, I had to switch up on these people. I was putting out some real stuff, and nobody was really messing with that. And then when I put out Mana, everybody got on my Instagram and started blowing me up with that song. If you could play it if you like on here, but everybody came up and just started DMing me and just started commenting on these other songs. They really wasn't commenting on it like that, but on Mana they just popped off. I was like, holy crap! Did I like take a top off a jar and just watch the ants come out, or what? Because they just popped off. I was like, holy crap. So they want something that's not real.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I was like, holy cow, boy, there you go right now. They want something that they can understand.
Yeah, like, and that's true. And that's why I don't really listen to a lot of them a lot for I have my own select few, and that's it. I don't even know about the new song because it's just like, it's too fabricated. And it's just like, everybody sounds like that. Don't y'all get tired of it? Like, I get tired of
Yeah,
it.
here's something different.
Yep. Yep. And it's always good to be different. And I'm glad even, how long have you been doing music? How long have you been doing music?
Well, it's a really funny story. Well, in 9th grade, I was messing with it. You could ask my friend Dante if he's on here. I was messing with it in 9th grade, and then I didn't pay attention to it like that. I put out 2 songs that, well, became embarrassing, so I just never mentioned them to anybody when I moved to a new school and met new people. So I left those songs alone because it sounded hecka trash, I'm not going to lie, even I listened to it. And well, the words were as real as crap, but I didn't sound that good then. And then when I got to 10th grade, I started peeking with it. I started messing with it, toying with it a little bit. Then after that, I was like, maybe I should stick with this and see what happens. And next thing you know, I got here with it, and I'm like, holy crap, I should keep going with it. Don't stop. Shout out to Young God Ghost. He was the one who's helping me. He's working with me and helping me become the better rapper that I was. Because honestly, I didn't think I'd get anywhere with it. But honestly, I started messing with it more in 10th grade, and now since I'm going to 11th grade, I'm going to stay with it a little bit more because, you know, I kind of like being an artist. I meet new artists, and it's like meeting new friends, and it's honestly, it feels great because, like, shoot, I love meeting new people. Like, I've been saying for days, I want new friends. I want new friends. I've been meeting new artists, and I've just been like, oh yeah, I'm happy right now. I'm happy. And
that's what's up, and that's good that you. That is touching my heart because, like, being a young artist and, you know, not really trying to fit in, but like networking and finding that you can connect. Because, you know, everybody, people be people, even artists be acting a little bougie, don't want to like shake your hand, don't want to say hi. So I understand your feeling because when you go to places, when you can't go to clubs and perform, I don't know if you every state is different, but you're gonna connect with other artists that really like, oh, for real, like, yeah, what's up? Like, you're gonna meet those. So I'm glad that makes you want to stick with it and push because you're meeting people that are, one, helping you, and pushing you to be better, and then 2, you coming across with connecting with people that are other artists that you can, you know, talk about music, something that's your passion, something that you can share with somebody else, and y'all put dope ideas together, and then y'all got a dope song. So I'm glad that feeling is pushing the passion for music, and you should stick with it. You know, like, don't.
yeah, I am because honestly, I love meeting new people. Like, shoot, if I was if I was famous, I go out over to poor people and give them like $600. You know, just at least try to get them a motel to stay in for a night if possible. Well, I think it'll be like help them out. I even give people money. I give people money on the streets. Like, shoot, I was like, I felt I could probably feel their pain because I was like, they probably want something, and what if shoot, this will help them. Maybe if they want to get a job, they can go get on their feet. But if they want to spend the money wisely, let them. But if they want to blow it off, then go ahead. But that's their choice. I'm gonna hand out the money, be nice, and I don't care what I get back. Honestly, shoot, even if a fan ever wanted an autograph or me to give them something, I would. I ain't holding no grudges on them. Shoot, I even give the fans pictures. I wouldn't really care because, you know, I like meeting new people. I like making people happy, seeing, like, my music making them happy. That's making me happy knowing that they like me. And I ain't got nothing against it. I like I like getting the attention from them. But shoot, right now people really being fake and just leaving me on red. I'm like, okay, well, whenever I get up there, don't be talking to me because you didn't want to mess with me then, but you want to mess with me in my success. So I leave them in the dirt and meet and be friends with the people that I got now. I got friends that I'm with right now, like that are really cool. Well, some people that really ain't fake, so I'm messing with them, and I'm just meeting new artists right now. Some new artists are just, I'm like, we could really make. I heard some artists' music, and I'd be like, we could make something really lit, but they leave me on scene. Some artists are doing that, like 2 or 3, but the rest of these artists, like my age or 17 or 18, they're actually talking to me, and I see a lot of artists who are wanting to feature new rappers. Like, shoot, I was there at one point, and I wanted to feature some new people. I want to even be featured in their music, like Wired Stupid. And even Cash Dean, he's been there for me too. He's a friend. Like, holy crap. I got people who like me and dislike me. They like, how you gonna dislike me but be on my story? You don't like me, but you're watching. And I'm making music, being happy, and if you don't like it and want to start drama, take your drama somewhere else because I ain't got time for it. I'm working, doing me.
And you better keep that humble soul, and you better keep that mindset, because knowing when it's time to, when it's not, if you put your foot down and you're not focusing on that, keep that mindset, especially in the industry, like for real. Don't let nobody deter or take you off of what you're focused on. And I hear your drive, and I hear and see your focus, and also your humbleness. Stay humble and be and you said that you want to give to autographs, stuff like that, with people. That's how we should be. We're not, you become a celebrity, but don't be big headed. If a person want to get your autograph because they really show that much love to you, give them an autograph. Don't be prideful. So, and the fact that you have that humble heart about it, that's what's going to take you far, and that's going to make you even more of much of a gem. People think that you're a gem because you got great time. No, the gem is in here. Your purpose of why you're doing what you're doing. If you're going to do it for clout, it's going to show. You're going to be rude to people. You're going to be in it for the money. But when you show like you just want this to be something where it builds me as a person, but also connects me to other people and touch them, then that's what's going to drive you far, because you realize that you love music because it's bringing you together close with people, and that's what you're supposed to do. It's an artistic form of unity. That's what it's supposed to bring us together. People, not just as artists, but people, are supposed to touch, heal, and bring and inspire. And you being 16 and you have family that actually are inspired out or also inspiring you and helping you, that's just going to get you far, because you already have that people around you that wants to see you win. And those are people that you always want to keep around. Right? So stay focused. You got it. You definitely got it. And I'm telling you, keep that heart and mindset, and don't let nobody take that from you or play with that. Take advantage of you. Nah. You're on your business and you're about your business, and stick with that. But keep making dope music. Like, don't give up.
I ain't never giving up. I ain't going to.
And you better say that and keep that right here. Fight for it. But I really appreciate you coming on the show, man. I really appreciate it a lot. Sharing your story.
Thank you very much. Thank you for the offer and everything.
No problem. Like, sharing your story and letting, even inspiring, people your age, letting them know, like, right, this is how you're supposed to carry it. Let's talk about something different. Let's be cool with each other. Let's, like, bring it together. Like, you don't even know who you may be inspiring, because this goes to my YouTube, so it's not just stopping here. I post this on my YouTube, and my page is public. No, I don't let big views, but just know that somebody somewhere around the world saw you, and you just never know, And I always, just so you know how I do this, I always leave a little caption for the show, and I include your Instagram and your name, so that people ever like your music, they can always find you on Instagram, check you out. Boom. Like, you never know. So I have helping out and looking out.
There's a thing everybody been asking me, and that's how to pronounce my rapper name.
Oh yes.
They're just,
please enlighten us. So
it's like they say Lil Deavieion, and I'm like, it's Lil Deavieion.
Deavieion. Lil Deavieion.
It's my middle name. Well, I never ever met nobody named Lil Deavieion, and that's my middle name. And my mom said she never met anybody with the name of Deavieion, so I was like, there goes something that I could use. Like, you know how XXX and Tentacion, nobody could figure out how to say his name? So Like there goes something, and I was like, Lil Deavieion, Lil Deavieion, and people
Lil
say,
Deavieion.
yeah, why? They said, why Lil? I said, they said nobody likes Lil. I said, well, I want to be the person to make people love Lil. I want to give Lil a meaning. So whenever I want to give Lil something, so you hear all these other mumble rappers with Lil, but I want to be the realest one to have Lil.
That's what's up. Yep. I agree. I'm you. Yep. That was real. And yeah, and that's the part that's not gonna be taken away. That right there. You know why, you know your name and what it means to you. And anytime somebody asks you that, I'm just so glad you're prepared with the answer. And that answer was real because it's part of you, because it's part of your name. And it is so unique. So it's gonna catch like, oh, and then the little just like, I'm giving a little bit of me to go. Like that is deep. And that's what's up, man. Like, thank you. I'm saying thank you because, I learn from everybody. I don't matter what age, like that, and that was deep. I'm giving a little something to me, and music is a piece of you. And always, always keep that. Because it is you. And if somebody like your music don't like you, so they be like, all right, that's cool. You will never like me. I'm still make my music. And that's the attitude you gotta carry. And you already like that, so you're gonna do like just fine. Never let anybody tell you that any different. And it'll discourage you, tell yourself, remember, and remind yourself who you are. Lil Deavieion, so. Period.
Yeah.
But again, I appreciate you coming on here. I'm gonna get back to the show. Thank you so much. And when I posted everything, you're gonna know. You want to tag, you'll see it. And when I post it, give it some views on YouTube. I send you the link, after a week or two just to get it up. So yeah.
Could I have one request before I go?
Yeah.
Could you play Souf Side? Because the people who are about to be on here now, I want them to hear the unreleased song before I release it, and I want them to comment fire if they messing with it.
I got you. Let me turn this up.
Sorry, the bass is over. I couldn't find no way to fix it, so.
You said what?
The bass. Sorry, the bass is so big over the voice where you couldn't really hear it. It was just. I was trying to edit it out.
No, it's okay. It's your vocal level. All you have to do is turn the vocal levels up over the bass and like even them out. That's it. It's not really something you can fix in the beat. It's just when you record, listen back to it, make sure the level is loud. Because that's two things that the industry going to want to hear is what you're saying and the bass, because that's what's going to catch them because they can put the words and the bass together. You know what I'm saying? So it's still fun because I can still hear you, but if you want that to bang, because it's going to bang in someone's car, but whatever you go back and edit it, I say turn your vocals up, refurbish it, and if it's already out, it's already out. But for your sake, turn it up because it's an A&R come by you and you shoot them that, they're going to be able to crank it because they can hear you and hear the bass and it's like, oh yeah. Because it does crank, but that's all it is. It's just your vocal levels. That's it. That's it.
Hey, if y'all on right now, comment fire if y'all messing with it.
Well, you heard me say comment fire for Souf Side. I like it. But yeah, it's just turn your vocals up. Because I can hear what you're saying, but you just can't volume-wise hear you. But I like the song. You got my
Yeah.
I like the song. But again, I appreciate it. Once again, you guys, this is Lil Deavieion coming on here on the show. Appreciate you. And anytime you drop anything new, just to hit me up and I'll promote it and stuff like that. So I definitely thank you for coming on here, spending your time talking to us, and letting the world know who you are, and continue doing you, man. For you got it.
Thank you.
No problem. All right, I'm gonna catch up with you, bro.
All right, see ya.
All right. So where was I at? I was at once again for him, man. Like I said, we want to always show love to each and every person who has a voice in music. Whether you like it or not, give it a chance, man. And don't just like it because, it's looking for the crank of it. Like it because of what somebody's saying. Because for real, music isn't really the beat that you pay attention to. Music is what the person is saying on the beat to speak to you from their heart. That's what music does. So that's why I don't mind opening my show to different sounds of music, because there is different sounds of music. It's not just rock and pop. No, people make different ways of sound of music. Therefore, we should be open to those ways of music that are different. Once again, I really appreciate him coming on here. Like I said, this is the second episode third episode actually. I had young artists on here, young African American males. And that's no problem, because I do, of course, I'm working on promoting even more females, because I gotta look out for my females, which I'm definitely working on, because everybody deserves a chance. I'm not just one gender or nah. It's just artists. This is free promotion for artists, no matter what skin tone, age, where you from. Nah. This is open for all artists. So, I'm going to say open to that, giving everybody a chance. And the African American male is the very thing that the system purposely tries to set up to fail. And this connects to the topic tonight about failure. That is not something that I'm going to watch happen to anyone that shares the same skin tone as me, but also same blood as me. At the end of the day, it's not down to skin tone, it's down to human. Humans hate another set of humans. That's what it is, because we are the same thing, just different colors. It's not based on that. It's just because I'm going to be one of the building blocks out of the other building blocks of people that's around the world who's helped building our community. We got to also build the community of our African American males, especially young teenage males. They're hit just as heavy as more adult African American males. If they are African American male in general, between the ages of now these days 6 to 50 in some cases, it don't matter. They are a target. So I've had 3 young African American males on here, and I'm grateful that God led them to me, because we need more people out there that is pushing us to be better as a people, And this goes back to, the topic of, like I said, failure. So never be too focused on the failure. Whatever your failure is, don't be too focused on it. Look closely at the gain and the lesson, not loss, the lesson. Because even when you fail, there's always not always, well, you can actually find something positive out of failure. There is something that makes you feel like, well, makes sense, which is a lesson that you learn, Another thing is see what you gain, realizing that could have been worse. Even when you fail and you suffer a consequence, or something happens because you failed, whatever level of failure it is, be grateful that it's not worse. Because some stuff can really fall apart and really fall apart. But if you just slightly mess up and then something don't go right because you messed up and you failed at that, then it's like, either way, suck it up. Like, we all gonna fail, but look at what you gain. Look at the circumstance and how bad it is, but also think about what you have also learned or what you can do better. You know, when you fail, know that you have a window of time to adjust, regroup, and replan. Don't let it knock you out the ring. Don't let it defeat you, literally. If you fail, give yourself a day. Maybe people need like sometimes 2 days, but don't make it to a week or 2 weeks. No, don't let it knock you out from the path. Don't let it knock you out, like I said, from the ring. Don't let it knock you out the fight. Keep fighting. Take that time to sit back and regroup and adjust your mind. Figure out, let me want to do about this. Just simply take the time to rework your next move. Rework what you're going to do it better the next time. Do not let a failure talk you out of your own success. Know that failures are worth it. Honestly, all the time. Anytime you fail something, know that it's worth it, because now when you failed once, hopefully you'll learn that if you come around again, you know what to do. But sometimes, but again, we bump our heads a lot of times, and it takes us multiple times to do the same thing to realize, oh, maybe I should stop doing this, you know? But don't let it define your path of success. Don't let it make you feel like, oh, dang, like, now I gotta. No, don't think now I gotta, or like, it's not gonna happen now because I failed. You're gonna fail. It happens. Failure turns into your success because you're also learning in the process. And like I said, you're not really necessarily losing. You're gaining knowledge on the lesson, and the lesson is the knowledge you gain on what to do. And you're also learning of how to work your plan to know not to let it happen and not to fail at it again. I'm not saying this in this way, but also be okay with the possibility that you might fail again. Be okay, just in case somebody heard what I said, because I know that kind of struck somebody's pride. Be okay and prepared that sometimes you might just fail again, even when you take that time and replan and regroup and you figure out a new way to do something. It's called trying and trying again. Shoot, the Wright brothers did it. Thomas Edison did it. Like, Madison and Walker did it. The most successful people in this world who truly gained their success, they had to fail thousands and even sometimes thousands, 100 times just to get that one shot right. That one shot in the bucket. And that happens, and you're going to have to be okay with that and also okay with yourself, because you have to accept that you yourself and you are not perfect. So sometimes you're going to miss the mark. You're going to miss the shot. And you're going to have to be okay with failing, like I said, in that moment. Use a failure to your advantage. I had to breathe because it's like, hearing myself, I'm like, yeah, because, like I said, this is for all of us, because I'm not perfect. Best believe I have my own personal thing as a human being, the imperfect human being that I am, and female at that. I have my personal issues with myself that I have to still grow and work through. This is all for us. Things that I sometimes feel like, dang, like, and when I say I examples, I'm not saying it in a way where to be considered, it's not that at all. I just want people to think, I don't want y'all to think that I'm just telling y'all this and telling y'all how to, no, not telling y'all how to live life or what you know, because it's also to me, because we are all not perfect. Sometimes I'm teaching myself something, even though I'm writing this up, I'm also like, yeah, I do have to work on that too. We're all encouraging each other. We have to encourage each other and be real with each other. You can't learn from someone who feels like they are entitled to know everything, or like feel like they're not going to fail and get wrong. You're not. No, you have to accept that. You have to live with that, and you have to let it be. Be okay with failure. um, Use it to your advantage. When I say that, I'm saying like use it to your advantage to figure out what you are trying to accomplish. Remember what you're trying to accomplish, what and how you really think that you should accomplish it. And you're going to have to sometimes go through 100 ideas all the way until you get to 101. So take advantage of the growth you receive from failure. Take advantage of the growth that you're receiving from your failure. All it's going to do is stretch you to be better, to do better, to want to do better, and to want to avoid doing whatever you did that caused you to fail the first time. Take advantage of that growth. Take advantage of failing being the process where you are being molded and perfected and prepared for the real stuff. Every day in life there is a test preparing you for something else. Good or bad test. It is a test to prepare you for something. So that way you will know how to respond to it whenever it happens. It's also to build your character. So failure also builds your character. Allow it to do so. Because the aim in life is to be a better version of yourself every single day. If you want to sit there and always be bitter, I don't know. But every single day we are battling something in us, some things in us, our personality, character, that makes us sometimes slip up and make us have that ugly side of us come out. That don't mean to still not push to be better. That don't mean to allow yourself to be molded, and that requires patience with yourself. You know how you yourself learn. If you know you learn at a slow pace, or you know that you get frustrated easily, you have to be patient with yourself because you can only go however fast you let yourself go to be better, you know? And sometimes you're going to something like, I didn't even say that, and I'm supposed to be chilling out. Like, it happens. But grow from it. Whatever strategies didn't work, review them, rework them, and try again. Don't make that, like I said, determine your success. Like, oh, I failed first time, and now it's not even going to happen because I failed. Okay, get back up again. See where you messed up and try it all over again. Do not let a failure define you. Don't let your mistakes, your failures, your losses, don't let none of that define you because you are you and your mistakes are you. But at the same time, your failures are you. But that's because you are imperfect. You equals imperfection. I want everybody to remember that. Simple equation. You, Y-O-U, equals imperfection. And that is something we are going to have to just accept. You are the definition and the origin. We are the definition and origin of imperfection. We are human. Therefore, by fault, we aren't perfect, so we are prone to fail. Prone and destined are two different things. I'm going to say this last point, I'm going to close out for Instagram, so I count me down. Prone and destined are two different things. Prone is like accent prone. It's going to happen. You're going to do it. Destined means that it was fated for you to fail. That is not how life is. Life is not set up for us to purposely fail. Society is, though. But, that's a different conversation. But we are prone, which means that we are more susceptible to, more likely to fail. Because our imperfection, because we only use 10% of our brains, because one arm might be longer than the other, because we are imperfect. That's just what it is. And that's when it comes to embracing your flaws and embracing, your attitude or your introvertness. I hope that's a word. Just don't let your flaws and imperfections or failures make you forget that you are not a robot. Even robots make mistakes, and they're supposed to be all perfect AI and intelligent and more smarter than us, but even robots have made mistakes. You know, you see little robot videos, they don't move around and act like something happens. Robots make mistakes. Robots do things that you didn't expect them to do. Humans, we do things that nobody expects us to do, other than God Almighty. But don't expect yourself to always be perfect, and expect yourself to want to get it right the first time. But don't overwhelm yourself to the point where you feel like you have to always get it right the first time. Because we're imperfect. You equals imperfect. All right, well, Instagram is counting down, y'all. I had a great show tonight, man. Shout out to Lil. Yeah, I want to make sure I get it right. I don't like to forget nobody's name. I don't want to say it wrong. I'm saying it wrong, but I appreciate him putting on the show. Lil Deavieion. I can't get it right. Because it's so different, and I'm like, I hate when I do that because I really use names like that shit all the time. I'm going to respect that. But again, I appreciate him getting on the show. Appreciate everybody who's listening. I apologize if I feel like I was a little maybe it's just been a day. I'm still trying to get my whole life together, but I'm going to still give y'all the best I can on my show because this is words I need to go out and encouragement that we need to hear. Yeah, so we'll be here next week, y'all. You already know, live on Instagram, 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. here on High Definition Views Podcast Show, which you're going to go ahead and sell away, and we out. Hey, yo! It's the High Definition Jamz Show. Bald head, scallywag as your host. So let's go. Hold up. Hey, Ray, what's up? You better let him know what's up. We have made it through another month of